This is check-in number 18. Can I actually double check that? I'm so sorry. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Thomas if you're brand new, and I make style and hair related videos every single week here on YouTube. So if that's your kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and come back and visit me every single Monday. So this is check-in number 17. Holy hell, I just can't believe how many we've done of this. Again, we're checking in again. I probably say that at the beginning of every single check-in, but yeah, the idea of these check-ins is to just talk about my hair growth journey. You guys are on a hair growth journey as well, and I love hearing about it. So we're just here to talk about what's new, what we're doing at the moment, and that's pretty much all the updates that we're going to be doing. So, speaking of what's new, today is the first Monday that I'll be hosting Sexuality Mondays. Now, it's just like a new little series that I'm doing on the side, just to see how you guys go with that. I just want to kind of expand my reach a little bit and do a bit of different content, because talking about hair is great for me. However, I have a lot more depth, and I feel like Sexuality Mondays is going to be a really good thing for me to touch on. I think sexuality is a very important topic for all males and females, you know, whether gay or straight. It's very, very important. And the first episode is about talking about homophobia and how to deal with it, and pretty much the understanding that both parties need to have before they can come to an agreement. So that link is in the description box below if you're interested in checking out my Sexuality Monday. I don't know why I say it like that. If you want to check it out, it's just down there. And yeah, every now and again, I'm going to be doing one of those posts, and if it goes well, we'll be integrating it into the normal channel, and if not, we'll start somewhere else, because I feel like it's an important topic, so I'm going to talk about it regardless. Moving forward, so before we get into measuring my hair and talking about what's new with my hair as well. Now, in my last check-in, I said that I was doing No Shave November. So No Shave November is to raise money for cancer research and awareness to cancer in general, and it's about celebrating having hair. And the idea of No Shave November is to go through the whole month of November without shaving. So I have done that and I look very overgrown. If you remember in my last check-in, I kind of looked very childy. I looked very young. I think I referred to myself as like a mole rat just because, like, when I look in the mirror with a shaven face, I'm like, ugh. But after reviewing the footage, I didn't feel like it looked too bad. So it's something I might play around with, but I'm actually kind of glad to have the facial hair back for now, because it's kind of like my fave. The only thing is I haven't been able to tidy it up because I'm not allowed to shave. I did say that I was going to be taking a photo a day through November. However, with my schedule and my forgetfulness, I only probably got like a handful. I think I got about 15 shots. We'll just zoom through them right here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, the growth was pretty good. Like, if you look at my beard, so I didn't use any Watermans or anything on it. I just kind of like let it grow as it was. A lot of you guys suggested that I should try Watermans on it. However, my shampoo's run out and I need to buy some more. But this is it. This is how my beard grows. It's actually very, very patchy. I notice, like, the longer it grows, the more filled in it looks. So it's kind of deceiving. I don't actually have like a full beard that I have. Like, probably my chin's the most dense area. However, this is what it looks like, and to be honest, I cannot wait to tidy it up. As for like my success with the campaign in No Shave November, I'll be honest, like, I think I didn't raise as much money as I thought I would. At this very point in time when I'm filming this video, which is at the end of the month, the amount's only sitting at $130. Not a lot of you guys participated, which there's no hard feelings there. I understand, like, not everybody's got money to donate and stuff like that. I wanted to raise more and at least hit my goal. I did have a few friends that wanted to like jump on board with it, so I was able to raise about $130 for the charity. And I think next time I do something like this, I'll be a little bit more prepared rather than doing it on the fly. But yeah, it's my first little bit of charitable work, and pat on the back, really. And thank you guys for like liking any posts that I did for it and supporting it in whatever way you did. So I'm appreciative, okay? But that's pretty much it for No Shave November. And yeah, I can't wait to trim my beard up. Just finishing on the topic of beards, if you do want me to do more content about beards and like playing around with it and seeing what growth methods work better, or shaping it, or the way I style it, just let me know in the comment section below, because that is definitely something I'm interested in exploring. Sorry. Okay, now that I've talked about my facial hair, let's move on to the elephant in the room, which is my normal hair. I'm actually very, very happy with how it looks today. As you can tell, I've had a trim. So my hair was actually about down to here in the last check-in, and I did tell you guys, because the ends were getting so frazzly, that I needed to go and get a trim. So I have gone and had that trim done. I took my gimbal and my camera into the salon, and I showed you guys what I asked Josh for and the way we sort of come to the conclusion of how we're going to cut my hair. So that video is coming very soon. But in essence, I've had it all evened out, so everything's nice and even now, and it's actually been layered on top, so the top hair has been made shorter to blend into the bottom hair a bit better. Yeah, overall, I had 1.5 inches taken off it, because when we sat in the chair, I just said, oh, take 1 inch off and we'll be good. However, when he like held up the ends and I saw how frazzly they were, it made me cringe. I was like, oh my God, just get rid of it. So, and because my hair is fully grown out now, losing 1.5 inches, it's not actually a big deal, because if we look at my previous progress, I can grow 1 inch in a month, so it's not like I'm losing out too much. That's why I kind of went forward with the decision. And as a result, like, you can look how much more healthy it looks. It's crazy. And if you have a look at the back, it all looks so much neater. And as a result of that too, like, after getting the ends chopped off, it's actually revealed how much of the keratin treatment is still left. I was really like under the impression that my keratin treatment was just on its way out, but since having it cut and like just taken back a little bit, it just looks so much more healthy. So yeah, I just really didn't have anything to lose, and I'm happy that my hair's all evened up now. All right, now it's time to get into the measurement. So I will admit, last check-in, I just completely fucked up the measurement on the ruler. I chose the wrong hair to actually film and measure, so I was completely off. And then I spoke about the timing just wrong. So I'll go into that in a minute, but rest assured, after having my trim and actually measuring the right hair from the right part of my head, it's sitting at about just under 13.5 inches now, which is totally fine with me, right? So that's where we're sitting at lengthwise for the bottom hair. Now, going back to last month's check-in, I don't know how I'm going to explain this. So when I measure my hair, right, I pull multiple different ones out to get an average length, because all hair grows at different times, so it's very hard to get like the specific length. So if I pull a heap of them out and then just get the average length of each one, it's good. Sometimes I do pull one from like the back thinking it's part of the growth, like the bit that I've been growing out, but it's actually part that I already had on top of my head, so it was already longer. And I put them all on the bench, and when it came time to Kim and I filming it, I think I grabbed the wrong hair, which was a 16-inch hair from the top of my head, and I measured it along the ruler. But get this, so as we were measuring along the ruler, when it got to 12 inches and then I moved it, it went to like, the measurement that was showing was like 16 inches, but I was saying 14.75. So I've just completely confused myself. I've probably confused you, but in basic form, look, I just measured the wrong hair, and the actual length that my hair was 14.75 on the bottom, okay? And after having my trim, it is now just under 13.5 inches. I misjudged the ruler. I chose the wrong hair to film out. We were kind of in a rush, and I'm sorry, okay? But that's it. So my hair's all even, and that's pretty much the update with it. I'm really glad to have had it cut, and I really, really like how it looks today. It's super shiny, it looks super healthy, the ends look great, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep growing it longer and longer. And saying that as well, like when I did get the trim, that's the first trim I had had on the bottom hair ever since I started growing it out, so it was a very big deal for me, and I couldn't be happier with my result right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and have any of you had a trim, not a big cut? I know a lot of you have cut your hair because you couldn't cope anymore, but yeah, have you gone and had a trim, and what do you kind of ask for when you go there? Because I know it's a very common issue for people to go, I only want this much off, a centimeter, and then the hairdresser takes 1 inch. So tell me about it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to report. So I wanted to just fix up my little error from last month. I wanted to tell you about Sexuality Mondays, which is in the description. And I also wanted to check in about my No Shave November progress. So straight after we do this filming, I'm gonna be going and trimming up my beard because I can. And that's pretty much all I have for you. Please let me know how you're going with your hair growth journey in the comment section below. I love responding and reading your comments, so make sure you smash that. And yeah, go and check out Sexuality Mondays. The first episode about how to deal with homophobic people is down there. It's not actually about how to what to tell them. It's more about bridging the gap between homosexuals and homophobes, because as soon as they understand each other, the world's actually a better place. And if they don't want to understand each other, then just jog on. you know? Anyway, cool. I'll see you next month for the next check-in, and have a great week, okay? Goodbye.